Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Joseph. I'm from Group 3. Today, I'm going to interview some of my friends about people who fight each other for the land boundaries. So, without talking too much, let's just begin. Excuse me, lady. May I know what is your name?
My name is Marini Azahra.
So, I would like to ask you a question. May I ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
So, what do you think about people who fight each other for a land boundary?
I think those people are the people who will never feel enough.
And what do you think about the trigger that caused it?
I think the trigger is their personality, and by that I mean when they feel not enough with something that they already have.
How about the effects after that riot? What do you think about the effect?
I think lots of people will get hurt, and it could also cause death.
How about society? What do you think society need to do to not let that happen again?
I think people should learn about the rules of land boundary, so they can that easy take any land to be theirs.
Okay, so I have a last question. How about the government? What do you think the government should do about that?
I think the government can do nothing about it because it's just one society with another's.
So, okay, I guess your response is really matter. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay, good. So now we're going to another person. I'm going to interview another of my friends. So let's go. Excuse me, bro. May I have your time?
Yes, of course.
What is your name?
My name is Laode Ardianto Sampulawan.
So I would like to ask you a question. What do you think about people who fight each other for a land boundary?
I think those people actually they will never be satisfied with what they have.
And so what do you think about the trigger that caused it?
I think the trigger is people try to dominate another people's lands, and from that the conflict start to happen.
How about the effects after that riot? Do you think what will happen?
Maybe some people will get hurt and could also cause death.
How about society, bro? What do you think society needs to do to not let that happen again?
I think we should be respect each other, bro, and tolerate one and another.
Bro, I have a last question. What do you think the government should do about it?
I think that government can't do nothing about it, bro, and cause that will always happen.
Okay, I think the government could also can do nothing about it, bro. So thanks for your response, and I will try to interview my another friend, bro. So thank you, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Excuse me. Can I know your name?
My name is Joy Karen Kilweno.
So I would like to ask you several questions. May I have your time?
Yes, of course.
So my question is, what do you think about people who fight each other for a land boundary?
I think those people will always seek something for more that will never make them feel enough.
Okay. What do you think about the trigger that caused it?
Maybe the trigger is when someone tries to take control the other people's land that is actually not his land.
What do you think about the effects after that riot?
I think there will be hateful on both sides.
What do you think about society? What society needs to do to not let that happen again?
There need to making peace and agreement to one and another, so that can happen again.
Okay, so last question is, how about the government? What do you think they should do about it?
I think the government should explain for them about the land boundary rules.
Okay, so I really appreciate your response and thank you for your response. Okay, bye. Bye. Can I know what is your name?
My name is Helena.
So can I ask you a several question?
Yes.
So what do you think about people who fight each other for a land boundary?
Those people are not ingredient.
What about the trigger that caused it?
When they know the actual owner of the land.
How about the effects after that riot?
The earthquake could be caused and most people can get hurt bad in the conflict.
Okay, what do you think about society needs to do not let that happen again?
People thought that if we report they add something which is harmful.
Okay, so last question. What do you think the government should do about the land boundaries?
The government shall give the society a less contempt for them, so they connect the land belongs to them.
Okay, so thank you for response. Okay, see you. See you, bro. See you. Excuse me. Can I know what is your name?
Yes, again, my name is Lena.
I want to ask you several questions. Can I have your time?
Yes, okay.
So, what do you think about people who fight each other for a land boundary?
I think those people are greedy because they will never will know.
What do you think about the trigger that caused it?
I think the trigger is when they are trying to dominate a land which are not theirs.
Okay, what do you think about effects after that riot?
People will build discrimination with one and another.
Okay, the next question is, how about society? What do you think society needs to do to prevent or to not let that happen again?
By making peace and agreement with one and another about the land boundary.
Okay, so the last question is about the government. What do you think the government should do to take care about this land boundary?
I think the government should decide which side will get the land fairly so there will be no conflict anymore.
Okay, so I really appreciate your response. Thanks for your answer. Okay. So guys, that's all about my interview for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really wish that you get the point of why people fight each other for a land boundary. And me personally, I think that things like this will never be happen again. So to prevent that from happen, let's just spread kindness and peaceful to everyone, and making peace and agreement between one and another. So these things will never be happen again. So that's all from us, Group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.